Hello everyone, this is Brad Marcus in Jacksonville, Florida, and today I'd like to talk about the top three secrets for getting rich, for getting really rich in today's world. You know, there's so much going on right now, with the economy. We're in a recession, and you hear about all the layoffs and the downsizing and companies going out of business and companies moving overseas. And there's so many people out there that are looking for opportunities, and they don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. So I want to talk about today, what are the top three secrets for getting rich, for getting really rich in the world today. And number one is, let's start there. Number one is you have to be your own boss. You have to be your own boss, people. You're not going to get rich working at a job. I'm sure you figured that out by now. And if you're working for a boss, he tells you how much you're going to make. He tells you what you're worth. He tells you when to come, when to go. He sets the rules. And there's only 24 hours in a day. There's only so much work mentally and physically that you can do in a day, and you're being paid an hourly wage or a salary or some sort of commission. You're never going to get rich that way, with very, very, very few exceptions. And so that would be rule number one, is you have to be your own boss. You have to take control. You can't sell a job. Rich people have known for years that you have to own something. Rich people own things. They own businesses. They own real estate. They have investments. They own. So you have to be your own boss is secret number one. Get out of trading time for money. Get out of the job mentality. That's not going to get you anywhere. Working for someone else isn't going to get you anywhere. Number two is you have to use leverage. Now that's kind of a crazy, fancy word. Some people know what it means. Some people don't know what it means. But for purposes of this video, I'll just say, I'll try to make it, so you can understand it. I believe it was Henry Ford that once said, but there's a number of wealthy businessmen that have used this quote, but I believe I heard it was Henry Ford that once said, I would much rather use 1% of the efforts of 1,000 men than 100% of my own efforts. In other words, that's leverage, people. That's leverage. He understood the concept of leverage. The thing when you look at a big company or a corporation or a big business, you have a lot of people working together. You have people working for you, working with you, and that's what leverage is about. That's why you see people and men and women, and they're able to take vacations and leave their business for days and weeks and months at a time, because the business is able to run itself. It's able to run itself because the owner employs the concept of leverage. He's got a lot of people working for him, working with him. There's managers and assistant managers and executives and different departments, and every business is a system. It's a system, and you need people working for you, working with you, and that's how you employ the concept of leverage. That's how you're able to sit on a beach in Hawaii or Malibu or Miami or Australia or anywhere in the world, and money keeps coming into your business. You can still make money even while you're at the beach, or while you're on vacation, or even while you're sleeping, because you have leverage. You have a lot of people working for you and with you. But it's about other people. So I hope I've made that easy for you to understand. And secret number three is residual income. Or some people say, they use the term passive residual income, but for our purposes, we'll talk about residual income. And for those of you that don't know, that has to do with, doing work once, but being paid for it over and over and over again. It has to do with making money while you sleep. In other words, think about, just for a visual purpose, think about a famous singer or a band, or think about a movie star, or think about a best-selling author, or an inventor, or somebody that owns a really big company. You do the work once and you get paid over and over again. When a writer writes a book, he gets paid residuals for writing that book years after, when someone buys his book. You know, when people go to a bookstore or online to Amazon or whatever and purchase his book, he may have wrote that book 5, 10, 20 years ago, but he's still making money off, you know, the sale of that book. And the same with a singer or a band when they record a record. You know, they might have made the record many, many years ago, but every time it's played on the radio, every time you go to a store or online and purchase a CD or what have you, and the record's played, you know, that singer, that band is still making residual income on it. You know, Elvis Presley died over 30 years ago, but his estate still makes millions and millions of dollars in residual income, and the man's been dead since 1977. Okay? That's the power of residual income. You're able to, I should say, make money while you're sleeping, and you can make money for years and years and years to come after you've initiated some work. So it's about making money while you sleep. It's about doing something once and getting paid over and over and over again. But what most people don't understand is most people are at their jobs and they're working for, you know, they're working for someone else, collecting a paycheck, trading time for money. They don't understand how they could ever have residual income. They say to me, well, Brad, I'm not a movie star. I never will be. I'm not a famous singer. I don't know how to sing. I don't know how to write a best-selling book. I'm not an inventor, or I don't own a ton of McDonald's restaurants or some sort of franchise, you know, some sort of big company where they can collect a residual income. But what I found is, and what I've read about is, and I've studied many experts, and some of them are online here, but the best business opportunity right now that takes advantage of all three of those elements is network marketing. I swear to you it is. Trust me on this. If you're out there and you're listening to this and you're looking for the best opportunity that takes advantage of all three of these secrets, all three of these factors, which would be, I'll say them again, number one is you have to be your own boss. You have to be your own boss. Number two is leverage, utilizing the concept of leverage, where, you know, you have a team of people. You're part of a team and you have a lot of people working for you and with you. And number three is residual income, building a residual income, getting to the point where you have a business that is able to run itself, to where you're able to make money while you sleep, and the business continues to grow even without you having to be there. It runs on its own. And those are the three top secrets for making a fortune, being really successful, for, you know, being immensely wealthy in today's world. So I want you to remember that, but I also want you to remember that the best business in the world for most people out there, that they have little or no money, they have little or no sales or business experience, and they have no idea how to, you know, create a residual income. They're never going to be a singer or a rap star or a rock star or a best-selling author. The very, very best way you can do that, people, I swear to you, is network marketing, also known as multi-level marketing. It has all three of those elements, all three of those secrets. So I want you to remember what I said, and hopefully this video provided you with a lot of information that maybe you didn't know or maybe you knew already. But those are the three top secrets for getting really rich in today's world, and hope to talk to you soon. Ciao.